nerd entertainment job, whatever space for a minute now. When I used to, I used to host for Funimation and recipes. I can't say that, it's a Crunchyroll con. Okay. So I've always, it was literally just like Zeno said, seeing somebody else do it. When I moved to LA, I had no idea that I could make, I could make a living off of just talking nerd shit, casually on camera, and it wasn't until I saw other people do it, and although they didn't look like me at the time, just still knowing that it was a possibility was just all I needed. And I'm the type of person, I love to take up space. Like, you're not gonna tell me that I can't be somewhere.
You cannot tell me what I can and can't do. It's not like you told me to do.
So if I feel like I'm missing from whatever this is, I'm gonna insert myself in at all times. And so that's kind of what I lived by and done throughout my career, and it led me to, making my own film TV show, because I felt like there was a space in nerd TV media where, blurs did not exist, which is crazy because all I know are blurs. So, yeah.
I think it's incredible. I came from very much in my family, no one is into comics or video games or anything like that. So I grew up thinking that was like, not bad, but definitely kept it like a secret, or like, I literally was having this conversation the other day where like, I was so insecure as a kid, my best friends didn't know that I played World of Warcraft every day. And now to see that it's not only become so accepted in like communities that have been built from it, and all the people that are like rallying around it, and now my best friends in the world are people I meet at my D&D table, and people I meet at I work at a fantasy candle shop in Los Angeles. And it's like, thinking about that like 10 years ago, like, not only does that not exist, but the fact that it can thrive and also build a community now is absolutely amazing seeing. And again, like, people being able to pay rent off of their fandoms and their love for their nerdy shit is my favorite thing in the whole world.
I think it's a beautiful thing, I've always been a nerd since like middle school. Like my go-to person is Wonder Woman. I absolutely love her. She changed my life. And so I feel like because it has become more popular, I feel like now I'm more confident to show it in all spaces, not just limited to San Diego Comic-Con or any other convention. But yeah, I think I'm grateful for the opportunities that's happening right now. And then part of me is like, I should have just continued to be myself in all spaces a long time ago. Because when you're not yourself, it's a disservice to other people, And so I'm just grateful for where it's going. I know it's going to continue to get bigger. But yeah, I love being a nerd. Let's go!
Okay, no spoilers, but
Okay, what are you guys most excited about for people to see?
Honestly, everything. My biggest hope for people who watch the show is that they see themselves in these characters, and then also that they leave feeling inspired and joyful, and just, a reminder that it's important to stay true to yourselves,
There's just a lot of funny moments that, like, even on set, I was like, that's hilarious, or this is funny. Like, it's hard to get through certain takes because of how much fun everybody was having, and how funny everything was. So I'm like really excited for people to like see those moments too. So I'm like, I hope I'm not the only one who found that funny, so I'm excited for people to see that.
On like a kind of a bigger scale, I guess, I'm the most excited for people to see that a show like this can be made and be possible outside of the traditional like studio Hollywood system, because I think that honestly, like, Cheyenne, I already mentioned this to her a couple times, but having to be a little bit delusional and a little crazy to think that you can pull something like this off, and then seeing it actually happen and coming to life with your own eyes is so insanely inspiring and motivating for like everything that I want to do. So that's when I'm most excited to see that, like, not only is it possible, but it's no longer just like a dream or an idea. It's like, this is real and it's happened, and like, look at what it's already at. And I'm so excited for people to get motivated and inspired by it and make their own stuff?
I'm just excited for y'all to see us as an ensemble. I think we killed it. I think we're such a funny crew of people. Like, you know, even though we're all plucked from different parts of the world, but like, you know, coming together, we make such an amazing ensemble and so funny, and it's gonna be a treat. It's gonna be a treat. Yeah.
For Cheyenne, you briefly mentioned your Nigerian heritage and chasing your dream in juxtaposition with dealing with your family and also being a nerd. So what advice do you have for people who are trying to break into the industry but also afraid to take that leap?
You better love what the fuck you do enough to get into this space, because it's not going to be easy. There's going to be so many people who are going to tell you no. You're going to hear so many no's. But I think loving what I do and like believing in my dreams, so much was enough to, like, you know, keep me going. And yeah, I would say your love for your dream better be as strong as it needs to be to conquer this space. But don't be afraid to take up space either. Like I said, I am notorious for being like, hey, I think I should be here, and, you know, sneaking my way into stuff. And so, yeah, I'm Nigerian. Oh my God, it's so true. Yeah, that's literally what we do. We just keep popping up places, and then you be like, oh shit, we Nigerian too. But yeah.